the best way to describe Mickey D's crispy chicken sandwich is crispy juicy tender. And yes, it's all one word. Crispy juicy tender is like fire-lit smacking, trap bass crunk, child tea, ooh wee, and then some. Everything you could want in a chicken sandwich. McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich.
Now buy any combo meal and get any crispy chicken sandwich for $1 and see just how crispy juicy tender it is. At participating McDonald's, cannot be combined with any other offer. Limited time offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Blogtalk Radio.
Hello, welcome to Cosa Nostra Radio. We are a poetry family located at allpoetry.com. And I'd like to thank Kevin and the crew for giving us a place to call home. We believe in freedom of speech. However, not all of the views and opinions on the show by the guests and poets are reflective of La Cosa Nostra ownership and management and are of their own free will. Enjoy this La Cosa Nostra program.
At Conrad's request. Happy birthday. Thanks for helping me out.
Yeah, anytime. So do we have any callers yet?
Right, gets better. This is the best part. Here we go. Right? No, stop, no. Right? There you go. There's my manic piano. That's my magic
That
piano.
was awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, I was not expecting that.
I didn't hear it that good. I hope you heard it, but so happy birthday.
That was awesome. Thank you.
That's me and a bunch of caffeine, you know. So happy birthday to Conrad who's helping me out today, and got some people here already on the phone. I'll send you a copy. Thank you. It's supposed to be like ragtimey, but it sounded kind of spastic, I think. But
I love it.
okay, so
it's badass.
Thank you. Cool. You are at.
I didn't realize that was you. Sorry.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't think. I think the sound sounded weird on my side, but anyway, who's 670? I want to say 670.
570.
No, 570. Yeah,
570.
Lizzy, my girl. I should know. I should know that by now. My eyes are tripping already.
Hey, Lizzy.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate all the wishes, you guys.
And
Happy
how
birthday
about
from the newbie.
503? 503. Oh, that's Dave.
That's me.
Dave.
Hey,
Hi,
Dave.
Hey.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
How are you?
How you guys doing? I'm fine. How is everybody? Yeah, Dave's not
You like
here.
the song, Dave? You like the song, Dave?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I really liked the last part where you went into 78 and RPM overdrive. That was cool. That was really cool.
That's me on espresso. And,
yeah.
Wow.
I believe it.
I don't need coffee. 419.
I was going to say it was Jerry Lee Lewis, actually. Like, he was sick.
Yeah.
419.
He was one of my favorite piano players.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
like it was reminiscent of that at the end. I was like, "Holy shit, she's going off!" I didn't know it was you, so I'm like, "Wow."
You should see me to Bat Out of Hell. That was really crazy.
Yeah.
I am a bat out of hell anyway. Yeah. 419. Are you hiding?
No, that is. Well, there might be two.
That's you.
Well, I'm a 419. I think there might be another. Is there only one 419?
419 or 443.
I'm
419 is. Go ahead.
419. Who's
419 is
Do we
me.
know?
Albatross. Adam.
Hey, Albatross. What's going on? How are you?
I'm good.
I'm not good like with the area codes like Jay, but I need to memorize them more. So, well,
it's so difficult because everyone's from all over the place.
Yeah. I should know Lizzy and Dave. Jesus, I should definitely know. I'm terrible with phone numbers. And I'm paranoid to leave this page because once you leave the page, right, Lizzy, you got to go back. It's changes and all this other crap. So it's like you just were nervous. You want to stay here. So one of us will stay in here at all times, so we're not going back and forth. But you want to start with the birthday boy? How about? You want me to read yours first?
You got a 567 too. Boo.
Sure.
I got a 567.
Yep, this is 567.
Okay, who's 567? I want to say Salwa, but I don't see it on my let me refresh.
I have it. Yeah, I just unmuted them.
Okay, 567.
You might need to mute me again.
Yeah.
That
Definitely
would be me.
mute that. Mute that mother effer right now.
You never know. You never know.
No, because I'm gonna have a lot. I'm outside.
Oh, there you are.
I have a lot of noise in the background.
Oh, okay. Hello. Okay, got it. Okay, no problem. Okay, so is anybody in a rush? First of all,
And who was that? That just said who's outside?
That's
who's on first?
Oh, PM Murphy.
PM Murphy, I know. Yeah, that's
Murphy's
PM
law.
Murphy.
I just want to have
PM,
everyone
are you at
written
work?
down.
Do you need to go first, PM, or are you okay? Because I know you're always somewhere loud.
No, I can wait.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm reading with Naomi.
Okay. Oh, okay, she's going to call in.
Ooh la la.
That's good. More French. All right.
Yeah, she should call in.
Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot you guys did your did you do the challenge with her? No, you did it with Rose, right? That's going to be next Sunday, the collaboration challenge show. That'll be next Sunday. So.
Is that still open?
So you can still vote, by the way. The thingy's up there to vote. Okay. Do you want to drop yours, Conrad, or do you want me to grab?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. You gotta give Conrad props. He just joined and he just jumps in to host the show. I gotta say, I dig it. You know, it's the kind of thing you just have to jump in.
Yeah.
You can't.
Naomi. I think Naomi.
Naomi.
Hello.
Naomi.
Hey,
Hi,
Naomi.
Hello. How are you?
Fine.
We're just getting ready.
Trying to do fine.
All right. Okay, ready, Conrad?
Hello, Naomi.
Hello.
All right.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. This one is called Lagoons. Your peaks glisten like May morning dew, wrapped in a bow, a sensual surprise. We move as if there was a music, like our hips knew a language. Words could not do justice. Your breath on my neck, the sweat of your spine, making lagoons of our skin. Fingers beginning to explore, mapping new lands and the conquest they bring.
Nice.
Simple love poem.
That's a good one. Naomi, let's go to the naughty one first.
Well, your peaks right away, eh? Your peaks glisten.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but that's the metaphor, the simile that follows is really nice, like May morning dew. That's wrapped in a bow, a sensual surprise. That's really beautiful. Yeah, this is just enchanting. It's hot. It's very well done. And it's the birthday today, eh?
Yeah.
Conrad?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Patrick.
Yes.
I know
okay.
it's weird for guys to comment on this.
I liked it.
Pat?
It was really to the point. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. I really like the same lines that she said. I pretty much said everything she said. I pretty much agree with. I didn't really have much. And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dave.
Well, I thought this was really well done. Really well done. It was sensual, but it was real classy the way it was written. You know, I really liked that the way it sounded when you read it, and I think you did a good job on it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Luscious Lizzie.
Yeah, this was it was really nice and sensual. It wasn't, it wasn't over the edge. It was nice and classy, like Dave said. My favorite lines to this were, we move as if there were music, like our hips knew a language, and the sweat of your spine making lagoons of our skin. I loved it. Those were like my favorite lines.
Dang it, those were mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had me
Always
right there.
going, yeah.
Where is this lagoon, and can we get there?
Yeah, right?
I'm like,
Well,
the
thank you,
lagoon
guys.
metaphor, are you talking about, do you want to tell us what you're talking about? I'm pretty sure I know, but, it could go either way. I guess we could go kind of...
I think that can just
Well,
lead
I
up
was
to
so
the
janky,
reader's
so I don't know.
interpretation.
But maybe you should explain it better if you want.
I think I'll just put it up
sweating,
to
right?
the reader's interpretation. Yeah, like the sweating.
Yep. Okay. This is what I thought. Your peaks glisten like May morning dew wrapped in a bow. It's like, whoa, that's quite the present. A sensual surprise. I think any guy would be happy with this for his birthday. And I love anything that anybody puts music in. Yeah. Be a nice surprise, right? And anything you put music in with poetry, I think is beautiful. Hips knew a language worlds could not do justice. That's some, rocking your world right there. And the breath and the sweat and the lagoons and all that is romantic and it's beautiful and it's sensual and sounds like a good birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sign me up. No, really good, really beautiful job, Conrad. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And did I miss anybody, Lizzie?
419.
Yeah,
Adam. Yeah. So I was chomping at the bit, but yeah, it was same. I was worried that is it Lizzie? Yeah, she stole exactly where I was going to hit on this. I was like, come on, no one say what I'm going to say. No one say it. Yeah, I know it happens all the time. It's all good. It's just we see the same things. So with those two specific couplets, well, they're not really couplets in that part of the stanza that belong together. They paint a visceral image different compared to the rest, though it's all still elegantly done sensually without being overt. Or sometimes we like it dirty. Come on now, but it kept it classy and it painted deep imagery. It was deep, like you could the pull. Like I've seen that pull of sweat. Come on now, and it's like, and it is a lagoon, and it's oh my god, it was actually like.
I'm not happy with I'm sweating. I don't know about y'all, but.
And to apply so when we got hips with language, right? So we're taking a physicality of something physical, but applying the mouth. So it's painting textural images together. It's quite exquisite, actually.
Wow!
Thanks, and happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope your birthday's as good as this.
Oh, he's really good, Boo.
Huh?
He's really good at commenting. He's a champion.
That was really good. Yes, he is. He's a cute Boo.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, lady. Don't flatter me, because it's going to bring disappointment, I guarantee it.
It kind of shows like he's a gentleman, too, because it's not overtly just sexual, or it's not, he's a gentleman. He's still going to be classy about it, which is always
But he's going to get the job done.
Yeah, but you're still going to get the job done. bring a towel, too.
Depends on what job.
Dude, bring a couple pounds, Naomi, you'll be good. Well, what a way to start there, Conrad. There you go.
I almost kind of feel
happy birthday all around. I feel like I hear Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's going to get worse later. Are you in a rush?
You have 717
or Naomi? 717. Okay.
Yeah.
I might I got to leave within the next 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay, well, do yours, and then do you put it on the board, or is it on the topic?
Yeah, I put it up there.
Okay, cool.
Now
and
I feel like
Naomi
I'm following. Is Naomi? Oh, let Naomi go first, please. Please let Naomi go first. Please.
Is that cool? She's doing a collab with Pat. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get Naomi and Pat next. Conrad?
Oh man.
Is it?
All right.
I think it's on the board.
Right.
You guys put it on the board, right? Naomi, I think I saw it.
Is it on the
no,
board?
It's not.
I think it's under.
No.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Who's going to drop it?
No, it isn't. No,
and Razz,
it
I'm
isn't.
going to send you a link.
I'm going to get it.
Well, no, that's the...
You want me to get it, Boo?
Naomi's going to get it, I think?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Well, you're getting it, Naomi.
Well, maybe I should go. I don't know. Should I go? Don't even put the link up. Don't even put the link up. I'll just go. I'll go a cappella off the dome. How about that?
There you go. So cute.
Fill the blank space.
I got it.
There it is.
Okay, now we got it.
All right.
Multitask.
Okay, so Patrick, you're up.
I love
Have
this.
to read
This is
it
great
with
book.
attitude.
All right, here we go. All right. Well, first we have to say the title of the poem because I don't want to jump right into it.
Okay,
It's called
so
Modern
this is
Day Communication.
Yeah, this is texting.
Uh-oh.
All right, so here it goes.
See where this goes.
Sorry, babe, I had to run. Was late for work. I've blown you a kiss. It's floating around somewhere in the coffee. I made you never forget you're my reason for breathing. But every time you're near, you steal my breath away. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, thanks, honey. That was halfway original, Lowell. You're so sweet. My favorite day will always be the day I met you, and every day after, because you make me fall in love with you more and more. So, darling, listen for love. It'll be your cell phone ringing and me texting you at the other end.
Cutie pie. Sorry, I didn't get to say bye this morning. Bet you're looking real sexy in that yellow dress, but whatever you're wearing, I'm sure you look great because you always look great every day. Hey, get off work early and come home. I'll make you real happy and real naked.
Oh, so sexy. You make me puddle in my panties. Sweet. I go completely bananas for you. Miss you all day. Can't wait to get home and give you a kiss. Now be good. I'll be home soon. And maybe I'll let you fondle a boob or two. Hello.
Maybe.
Can't believe you did it. Oh, that's still you.
Wait, my battery on my laptop is going on me. Oh, okay, I just plugged it in. Can't believe you, okay, this is me again. Can't believe you didn't need any of those Rice Krispies I spent hours shaping into hearts just for you.
Can't believe you didn't wait till you got to work to poop. You fuck up the whole house.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, babe. I'll tell you here and now. It must have been your mistress, that ugly, sex-faced cow.
Oh, my God.
What are you talking about? You're crazy. Oh, so cute. You jealous? Baby, come on. You know it's only you and I together forever. I couldn't live without the you plus us, the you plus S. It'll always be just you for me. You know that.
Me jealous? Ha, 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 ha. Yes. Well, your ass must be really jealous, too. So much amazing shit coming out of your mouth right now. Oh, sorry, honey. Why didn't you tell me your sister was coming to town? It was real nice meeting her. Hope she didn't take it the wrong way when I told her to fuck off. I'm so really sorry, babe. And she isn't ugly, not at all.
Oh, my God. This was fucking amazing.
This was awesome.
God damn. It's like community theater and poetry. I love that. That's fucking badass.
That was hilarious. Oh, my God. Oh, you know, when I saw Patrick and Naomi, I was kind of like, oh, I wonder if that's going to work. But that totally worked. You cracked me up, Naomi, Pat. Too funny. Too funny. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Dave,
she wrote everything. I just helped her read it.
I love how it goes from love to, like, hate to, like, who knows what. Dave, what do you think?
Oh, I thought this was
Here,
hilarious.
Dave,
I thought it was Huh? Oh, I just thought it was hilarious. You know, I wonder how many times some guy's sister has started a row between the wife and him.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if the wife hadn't met her yet. You know, I mean, that's got to have happened more than a few times. You know, I thought this was really clever the way you guys did this, and I like the back and forth banter with this. It was really cool. It was funny. It was well done, and it was well just polished. It worked really well. I thought it was funny too. It was great. I liked it very much.
Thank you.
Oh, you just cracked me up. Okay. Is that right to say albatross, right?
Yeah. Or you can say Adam.
Okay.
Either or.
Adam. Okay.
Like my name's actually Adam. Like it's a pun there.
Okay.
Are you asking me about that piece?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That was like modern for one, which is so cool. I mean, I guess it also says it in the title, right? But like, that was hilarious. It was hilarious, and like it did have a way of like it touched on normal like relationship kind of stuff. Like you know how sometimes at first it's new and like it's kinky still and da-da-da-da-da. It followed those patterns throughout, which was cool. It was like touched on it, but it did it very humorously. And then like and then it's all gone, right? And it's like, why'd you take a shit in the house? Like that was, oh my God, I love it, because that's like the normal conversation, right? Baby, you stunk up the whole room. Like what the hell? And like, well, you shouldn't have done that. You know, you made that food last night. It was just, I loved it. It was so real, but like making a text conversation. I've done this before, but I did it with metaphor. They did it straight up, and it was Naomi. That was perfect. That was brilliant. Like, it was great. I mean,
thank you. And Lizzie.
Oh yeah, this was fantastic. I love the way it was read between the two of you, and it really did capture like that real deal modern day, you know, communication. Like everything's being texted, and you know, and the whole, especially the whole, you know, you stunk up the house. That was just freaking great. You know, I'm thinking that's what happens to me, Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Like.
I love it. Right.
No, I tell my friends, you can't go to the bathroom at Starbucks and Taco Bell, and I guarantee you will go to the bathroom at some point. And this is it.
Taco Bell to see what happens. It goes right through you.
Filling bowels of Taco Bell, oh boy.
It's twice any day, you know. Birthday boy, what'd you think?
I was laughing the whole time. I had to mute myself because, I mean, when you preface it with like the picture at the top and modern day communication, I'm reading this, you know, like as the blue bubbles on my phone popping up, and I thought it was hilarious, like the whole way through. But and also on like a more real note, it just felt like really honest. Like just the relationship between the two, because it's like, yeah, you love each other so much. I can like yell at you for taking your shit in the house that it smells like. So, you know. But and like,
you ever turn the water on?
When you go to the honeymoon stage where you're all lovey-dovey, and the next thing you know, you're just like, I hate you.
Yeah, you turn the sink water on. Like they don't want to hear the farts come out. Yeah. Then later you're just bombing the whole room, like you don't care.
You've been washing your hands for like 20 minutes.
Hey, Naomi, just for context.
Yeah, no, I really loved it, so thank you guys.
This is really original.
Emasculation.
Pardon? For a contest? Is it for a contest?
No. Oh, yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I was going to say, what's the prompt? I'd like to know.
I forgot it was. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, that was too funny. Oh, my God. You guys rocked that. That was really good. And, you know, you go from the honeymoon stage, so all of a sudden the hatred comes by really quick. All the things you love about them, you wind up hating, and all the things you dig, you hate. Too funny. Wayne, I see you, too. I'm coming, Wayne. And you know, Naomi, you cracked me up. Your whole voice, the way you just did that was just really great. You always bring it really funny, Naomi. You never know what you're going to get. Pat, you know what I say about you? One of the most underread, underappreciated poets here.
Definitely is.
Yeah. Okay, that was funny. All right.
Boo. I think Rack is on the phone.
Bottom. Who? Okay.
It's 111. Is it Rack?
Oh, Rack. Okay.
Yeah,
and you have
Rack.
And you have 907. Yep.
And 907. Hi, Rack. And 907. Oh, I know 907. Who is 907?
Sounds like bongos. What's going on?
Yeah. He's having a party. Okay, Adam, you can
Rex is naked playing the bongo.
Meet some people. Yeah.
So who's
Paul McConaughey.
Wayne has something going on. I'm going to go see what's going on there. Adam, you're next. You guys did a great job. That was too funny. Thank you.
And now I'm going to hit you with this weird thing that was an accidental rank 10. Okay. Crocodile Love.
Shut up, really? Accidental,
Yeah, no, I don't use that crap. Anyways, yeah, this was accidental. At first it told me it was higher. It told me it was higher. Now it ranked it at 9.9. I see it's dropping, so whatever. Anyways, I'm going to write a poem about auto rank, by the way. It's coming up, so keep in tune. Anyways, Crocodile Love, the happiest little accident. Okay. Harlequin, papier-mâché, mannequin, dance the charade, in this masquerading of hearts, puppeteered, limbo clasp, device of perversions, rash discard, the suicide king, black-hearted, c'est la vie, romantic death and perilous interludes, shipwrecks for two, islands and rocks, a man, chiseled, abysmal thistle, strung together eloquence in irrelevant limp pocket pence, consort of your crematory burn, coal and ember, umber blush, ashes for thrones, pensive sinking swoon, slow fever, steady parade in the empty eyes, leaking soulful lies, rye, crocodile love, pitifully dutiful dowry draped, dapper sap, dance, dance, splash, splash, crashing the crescendo, pitch list of the bent bow, stern, limp, ghost ship, blissfully separate water and oil, sojourn truth, soiled, sullen, sudden, nirvana necrosis and the heart neurosis, twiddled the thimble between nimble lashes, lapse the lapse of time behind backs, 180 degrees, begin again, wishes, suspicious, pretentious aviator, lie, you can't love, because you can't fly, you can't soar, and you can't furthermore, nor ever could you be anything other than crocodile love. Don't shed a tear. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Concluded.
That was good. Oh. You go. That was original, I will say. Really, really good. Yeah, that was cool. Patrick, you still here?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Verizon.
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Patrick.
Hello.
Yes, Patrick.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry. I'm so used to my phone going in and out, and I'm not using my phone, so I keep thinking it's my phone.
Oh, okay.
So I felt like the speed at which you read it, at first, I was like, I don't know. But then towards the end, I kind of like, I was okay with it. Because it is a pretty long piece.
Spit my drink, you dick.
The brevity compared to mine.
I'm spit up my drink.
I don't know what 907 is because they're not answering me. Maybe it's Irish because she likes to stay on hold. 907 are you answering? Or 937, we got both. It was Rack here, right? I thought what was that?
Rack is here.
Okay. Okay, hi, Rack. What do you think, Rack? What do you think, Racky too?
Oh, crocodile tears are right up my alley. I really enjoyed the metaphor. It's beautiful because it kind of makes you think a little of the song too. But I mean that's a subject that I I think I live in a little too much, almost to the point of drowning. Yeah, it's unfortunately relatable when you talk about something like that. But you said it very eloquently, and the way that you used the phrase was brilliant. I really enjoyed it.
Oh man, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
birthday boy. Conrad.
I would also agree that when you started reading, I was like, oh shit. And I kind of had to, like, go back and reread it a little faster. But as I'm reading it now more, there's a lot of, like, really awesome lines in this. I just really enjoyed, like, Romantic Death and Perilous Interlude, Shipwrecks for Two. Really enjoyed that part. And there's just a lot of nice wording, and just the way you read it just sounded really nice. So, yeah, this was awesome. I still want to spend some more time with it. But, yeah, thank you so much for reading it and sharing it.
Thank you.
Naomi.
Oh, yeah. This is great. It is just superbly written. Like, it just represents what is crocodile love. Harlequin papier-mâché there. Harlequin, you take Harlequin and you munch it up into a bunch of paper that's all chewn up here. And mannequin dance, the charade, in the masquerading of hearts, puppeteered limbo clasp, like on a puppet, like on strings. And, all the, then c'est la vie, that's life, and romantic death and shipwrecks for two and islands and rocks. And he goes on and on and on. Oh, my gracious, this is a fantastic write. This is just, what crocodile love is. And then in the end there, could you be anything other than crocodile love, And I wonder about the SoundCloud, Adam. Do you rap, like, on the SoundCloud? Do you have music and you rap to it, or?
Oh, no, I don't rap it. I would dare not even attempt. But on the SoundCloud, it's a slow.
So cool.
On the SoundCloud, it's a slow pace. I read that quickly because of my anxiety.
Oh. No, because this would be a great rap. My gracious, wouldn't it be a great rap?
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
Lizzie, he read it so fast I thought it was sinister.
Yeah, I was thinking that. He read it at the same speed as Sinister.
Is that a rapper?
There's someone,
or like
Adam,
the actual meaning of sinister?
Someone else. No. There's someone else in the group that actually reads like that on a regular basis, and it's a style. It's not inappropriate or out of place or anything. It's just it punctuates things differently, and it definitely fits. It's fine. But again, there is someone else that does the same thing intentionally, and he reads like that all the time. Yeah. So don't feel that it was anything to be embarrassed about at all. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah,
it did fit the poem. I think it was it like I just expected some rap music, and it just would have gone perfect.
Yeah.
Drop a beat, Patrick.
Look at my 40.
Yeah.
This is but I think that we're having fun and everything else, but I think you're talking about like the fakeness of love and the bullshit that goes with it, and being controlled by it and being someone's puppet, and the Suicide King, Black-Hearted, C'est la vie, Romantic Death. That song when it's more than pain, you're just dying. It's like you're going through the stages of death. Pitifully, beautifully, dowdy, draped, dance. I mean, that's really cool. I hear music too, and you're crashing crescendo. It's very musical, and it's very deep about how much love sucks when it doesn't work out, and how it hurts. And there's a lot of people that just go through faking it. They're not really in love. They're just and makes you think. Yeah, I thought your voice was beautiful too. You did a good job. I couldn't even tell you were anxious.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you were anxious. I just thought you wanted it read like that.
Yeah.
My anxiety comes out instead of silence. It comes out in chatter.
No, dude, it seemed deliberate. Don't say anything. It seemed deliberate.
Yeah, and it worked. Agreed. Yeah. Like it says F you to love.
Adam, I also love that Cowboy Bebop background.
Oh, what?
Good job.
The background.
Thank you. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell right there, buddy.
You got to come around more often. How come I've never seen you before? Haven't I spoken to you before? I'm sure I have.
I've changed my name like 6 times. No.
No wonder. Okay.
I was originally Rorschach Splat, and then I don't know.
I have to keep my eye
You're
on
one
you,
of
kid.
those that changes. I was about to say he's one of those who changes his name too often.
One of those, yeah. You get too like, he's already changed it 3 more times.
The artist known as Adamaku-san.
Okay. Yeah. I hate when they change the name. I'm always like, shit, now I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, anybody in a rush? I think Dave will go with you next. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely.
All right.
Where's the next one?
I'm excited for this one, Dave.
You saw I shot your note, Boo?
Yes, my dear. Gotcha.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll understand why. You'll understand why if you can do it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. That's a good piece. Okay, so Dave, I know I saw you on here.
He's up already.
Oh, he's up already. Okay, good. That's good. Thanks, Lizzie. We did do Titus, right? Oh, I did Titus. We're ready for him. Okay. Ready.
Yeah, you want me to read?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why don't you paint a picture? And
well, I mean, this is called I like Lizzie, and it's a dedication to her from me. She's a good friend, and I've known her for quite a while now, and she's been just rock steady the whole time. So I wrote a poem about her, and it goes like this: Poetess and a woman extraordinaire, our friendship she's always handled with care. She always finds her way into my evening prayer, a fierce heart forged in the fires of Foursquare. Her poetry written in tongues of the mysterious, twilight lit in smoke in the incense of delirious, her visions blowing in my mind's celestial experience, off the solar winds of Sirius. Such hearts as hers are rare indeed, all those others that bleed, the blood of lies and bad deeds, her soul through her poetry reads, like a book of who's who. I'll go under her voodoo, even if it blew by you, cuckoo cachoo. I like Lizzie. She keeps my mind busy. Thoughts of her make me dizzy. She puts me in a tizzy. I like Lizzie. She's my friend. She's got a good heart, and that's all you need. Dedicated to my friend Glo-lizzy. End poem.
Oh.
That's fucking awesome.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Boo, do you want to
Let's run
comment?
this show. Come on.
Who's commenting? Come on, it's dead air, man. What's up with that?
I was about to say,
Boo,
what
would you like
happened?
to
Everybody
comment?
disappeared off the...
Well,
I was calling him
comment.
on mute. What an idiot. I'm sorry. A birthday boy, you're up.
Lizzie's a showstopper. Lizzie's a showstopper. That's her fault.
Oh, my fault. I don't think.
It's so loud where I'm at. I'm trying not to be annoying, so I'm sorry about that. Conrad.
This was like just so sweet reading it. Clearly you guys have great relationships on this group and really enjoy each other and really respect each other. So I think this is a really good homage to that. So Lizzie, I hope if you're ever feeling down, you can reread this poem and know that, you always got people around you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Dave gets a bad rap, sometimes. And he has a big heart. People need to realize that sometimes. I think just because he's up front, just he's honest, so there's nothing wrong with that. Racky Poo.
I ain't heard no rap about Dave, and I ain't listened to anything that I don't know about firsthand. And that's the problem sometimes with dedications, That's the problem with dedication sometimes. People write about, someone. You could tell when they know someone or when they don't know someone. So you could tell. You kind of got to know Lizzie a little bit, and you're very fortunate about it. You're not the only one she leaves in tizzy. So that was unique. That was unique and really cool. I love that you I love you what Cuckoo doing to that too. That was brilliant.
I know.
I know your favorite.
Yes, I have my favorite.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like when somebody writes you a poem, so you're like, oh God, it's so cute, but you feel like, oh, sometimes embarrassed, but you're doing all right. Adam.
I loved it. I thought the sentiment of it was beautiful. You could tell that it was intimate in at least some regard, especially since he's praying for her. There's so many, and I don't have it up anymore, but I'm just remembering it. The idea, like, there's some eloquent, very beautiful metaphors, and they might have been similes. I don't remember at this point because I'm not reading it anymore right now. But I'm just taking it from the back of my mind. And so, it goes from there, right, to a simplicity at the end, which I was wondering why. It was actually a jarring, like it was like a dissonance, but in visual. Like it was like you went from very like not wordy, but long, like bigger stanzas with more eloquent metaphors, and then suddenly it's juxtaposed to very simple and nice. And I think it was trying to say something through that. I'm just not exactly sure. Maybe they know. I'm sure Dave knows. And
I would hope.
There's great technique in that. Really, that's technique. People miss that stuff all the time in writing. That it's technique. There's so much more than just the words. It's the style, it's the voice, it's so much more. And sometimes it can be the shape, or it can be visual, or the way it's read. And I think it was great, and it was personal, which is beautiful all the time. And like old boy said, I didn't catch his name, but you only read stuff you can believe. You know what I mean? Like. And it was real, because I've seen writing that is beautiful, like the words are magnificent, magnanimous, but there's no voice. It's dead. It's flat. Yeah. And that actually had character. It was great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good point. Yeah. Anybody can write without feeling. That's fucking lame. Naomi, you still here?
Yeah. How do I comment after that? No, this is a beautiful dedication to Lizzie. Oh, this is so sweet. And he goes through all kinds of pieces of her character here, and then in the end he just says, at the beginning he describes like who she is, the poetess and the woman extraordinaire, her poetry. I think that's why those stanzas are longer. And then in the end, he's just talking from his heart, I like Lizzie, I like Lizzie. And that's why the stanzas are smaller at the end there. They're just more like just him talking, just him saying that she's a good friend and that how he feels about her. And this is great. This is a great write, Dave. I really liked it a lot.
Well,
I want one.
Thanks,
I want somebody to write about me.
Guy writes the poem. Come on,
I want to be embarrassed.
I don't need 10 cuts of overkill, but one is good. And this is true about Lizzie. Like, I've had a rough 2 weeks, and she's been here to help me with every show, everything. She's had my back. I didn't have to finish my sentence, and she was there. She's a true friend, a real friend. And I appreciate that, Lizzie. And it says right here, all is true, and then some. You're a beautiful person. And thanks for all your help this week. And appreciate it. You see how your real friends are when the shit hits the fan. So,
yeah.
And you definitely are. So, thank you. And now I know you're really burning, so I'll move on.
I don't need
you got the cutest laugh. You sound like Wilma Flintstone. So cute.
Wilma Flintstone.
She's doing a Sawa impersonation.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was just thinking Sawa too when I heard her. That's funny. All right. So Rack, I got to upload yours, so I'm gonna do yours next. Nice poem, Dave. Great poem.
Thank you.
Let's see. You do a lot of dedications. You know what I was waiting for in there, Dave? I was waiting for bubblegum and gunpowder. What do you say? Gunpowder and bubblegum?
Cotton
right?
candy. No.
Cotton candy.
Gunpowder and cotton candy. Well, that's in tomorrow night's poem. That's in tomorrow night's poem, Boo.
Oh, okay, tomorrow night. All right, cool. All right.
Who else? Whatever. The next open.
Tongue in cheek.
Got it. Yeah.
I got that. I just got that. Literally, tongue in cheek. Literally, it's stuck to your cheek. That was great. That was triple rap.
We did Jess. Does Jess have a SoundCloud, Lizzie? I don't think so, right? He needs a reader.
What, Jess?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't need a reader. Can you read for Jess? Oh,
no, Jess has a SoundCloud. Yeah.
Oh, it does? Oh, good. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, you might recognize the voice.
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
And
all right. So I got to get back to the studio.
You want me to grab it?
Yeah.
Because I'm in the studio right now, so I can grab it if you want.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Sorry about the last minute.
Oh, you're welcome.
After what I heard, I had to stick this one in particular.
Uh-oh.
Here it is. Okay. Do you have it on the board? Because then I can just hit play.
Yeah. Is it on the board? I believe it is.
I don't see it on the board.
I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't either.
Put it on the board.
I'm trying to multitask. This thing is so slow. Okay. Getting there. I'm just there and I left.
It's on the damn box. I already got it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I know, I can't do two things at once. Shit. Okay.
I got 6 browsers open of the same goddamn thing. Come on now.
I know. Come on. Come over here and help me out. There you go. All right. Okay. So.
And it doesn't even help me.
On the phone. I should have done it on my computer. Here we go. Okay. Wow, that's one hell of a. Is that right?
Oh, what the heck?
URL. That can't be right.
That's a big old tag.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen a tag that huge. What the? That's what she said.
Holy shit, does it work?
That's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's a blog talk site.
What did you send me to? What is this? Is it porn? Pornography.
I was like, Jesus. Oh, yes, porn. Delete
what
it.
What did you grab, Boo?
That's
be careful.
For something else. I'm just kidding. That's actually, believe it or not, the call.
This is not porn.
For Razz.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you guys
What are you
me.
doing,
All right.
I gotta leave soon. I want to hear this.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right. I'm getting it together here, kids. Okay. There we go.
I got it.
That was like a Google podcast link because they always look like that.
A beautiful life.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, now it's on the board. It's on the board.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna hit play. Okay.
All right. Yep. Thank you.
It's a beautiful life. When people art, beats arrive, is thing, time, essence, pearls shining in crystal clear water. In these, kiss with you. Sandy dances on child fatigue pounds. Hovering day clouds unfold, brightening the night, the cherry blossoms blooming on torn skin, softly shaking from royalty are poured. Noise exhaling an earthy smell, turning the hot night into a serene lullaby. And one day, I knocked on death's door, knowing exactly what I was looking for. Thousand sails blazing in my face, waiting for a black cloud. That day, an evening rose soared. I caught a feather going through the air. It fell from an angel wing, chopping the one that passed by, letting me heart go. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God, guys, that was gorgeous. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Love you all. Thank you.
For you.
Have a good night.
Wow.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Adam, did you want to start?
Isn't it Adam that just left?
Oh, he just left. Oh,
yeah, that was
okay.
Adam.
Okay, Naomi.
Yeah, Josh just writes so beautifully. I mean, this guy, he has love sewn into his heart there for sure, and blessing and, just hope and just, he's like every time he blows me away with his poetry, his lines, with cherry blossoms blooming from my torn skin, softly flaking from the rotten tree I plowed. Wow, that's just one of the lines out of this whole thing that's so beautifully written. I mean, this is just, amazing, Jask. Just an amazing write from you. So I'm blown away.
Every time, right? Beautiful. Every time it's better and better and better.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah,
he just gets you every time.
Okay, maybe.
Who?
Lizzie?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you called me. I wasn't. Yeah, no, I love Jack's writing. I've always been a big fan of the way Jack writes. And, he always has great imagery, and his wording is always fantastic. But this one, I really like those last two stanzas. Then one day, I knocked on death's door, knowing exactly what I was looking for. 1,000 flares blazing my flesh, waiting for the black cloud. That day an evening glow showed. I caught a feather flowing through the air. It fell from an angel's wings, stopping the world that passed by, touching the heart. So, love those two last stanzas. Like, it's just amazing. They're just beautifully written, and he writes everything beautifully. He's just an amazing writer. He really is.
And he just comes out with this stuff. Like, I did the collab with him. He was done in 20 minutes, and it was perfect and beautiful, and I was blown away. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's amazing.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean the incredible imagery that he uses, it's just stunning. And like Lizzie said, those last two lines, you couldn't ask for a better mic dropper. That was beautiful.
Mhm.
You can make somebody very lucky lady, every luckier.
Poor guy.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. I have only heard a few of his poems, but he has this way of writing that it's almost like timeless. You know what I mean? When you read it, I feel like I'm reading some old Neruda poem or something. It's really beautiful, and the imagery is amazing. I really, really enjoyed this one. I need to go stalk his page and just read all of it, because this is fantastic. So I love it.
Yeah, and he's pretty young, and he writes so elegant and so classy. Years beyond his age, I think, and
so
that's what makes it. I mean, he just seems to get it more than a lot of guys. And I like the way that it looks too. The crisscrossy kind of lines. Mine always looks really crazy when I try that. But hovering clouds blanketing the night, blossoming, blooming from torn. Everybody picked that part. Softly flaking from the cut tree. I don't know if he's talking about rebirth, renewal, or death, growth. I have to probably read this again. Flowing through the air, new angels wing. I think it's maybe talking about death or losing someone to read this. And I love the picture he has down there. His videos. All of his videos are so inspiring. He's always doing something daring and crazy. And, he just like life, he might have a disability, but you would never know it, and he doesn't let the world bring him down. He's like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Fuck everybody else. Love that. And really great poem, Jazz. And Jazz, it rhymes, goes with your personality, which is inspiring. Great work there. Okay, Rack. So we're going to do Titus and then you, Rack. Because, that's okay?
Thank you.
Yeah?
Wait, Bo.
Yes, my dear?
Yeah.
You have 860.
860.
860.
Hello. 860.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Beard. How you doing? Hi, Beard.
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, Beard.
Hi. Who's that?
That was Naomi.
And Naomi. Lizzie, Naomi. We got Razz.
Razz.
Yep. And Conrad.
Hola.
Dave, of course. We got Dave.
Nice to meet you.
Holler.
Holla.
Maple syrup.
I think we'll do Titus and then Rack. All right. So.
I got Titus on the board.
Titus has a SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Titus up in the studio, and I have him on the board.
You go, Lizzie. What the fuck am I doing?
All right. What am I doing?
You're just standing there looking pretty. You're standing there looking pretty.
Yeah.
Just smiling.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay, ready.
Okay. All righty.
She's kind of white.
Samurai. The Forbidden Technique Manuscripts. By the end of the 12th century, samurai became almost entirely synonymous with Boshi. The word was closely associated with the middle and upper echelons of the warrior class. So, in the interest of your own well-being, it would be wise to avoid altercations with any skilled practitioners, some of the 20 or so most lethal martial arts ever created. The maelstrom of emotion, a tender cradle one will uncurl, ribbons of wax if to besot, dripping sensitivity, it will keep the allegiance by what I call it our temporal leeches, sensei, a cellular baptism by the dojo, an initiation process creates pulse-scribbled manuscripts. Such words are not expected in manuscripts. Anger widespread. The verbal type will cradle salt-worshipped skin, healed by the initiation. It is the talisman of tropes, calm to besot. I will achieve this labyrinth of mine, O sensei. Only then will the strongest serve allegiance. The phantom kingdoms are but an allegiance they womb ferry by nurture the manuscripts, say the chosen ones, or most gifted sensei. From the Ark of the Covenant it will cradle, with trees from all weathers, managers besot, we are to harden, it helps many an initiation. The manuscripts themselves are an initiation to test our wisdom, to succeed the allegiance pathetic. Universities are no different. To besot the cackling humour of the leaf, manuscripts phrase it as such, to shame us after the cradle has aided us in our fight, as a privilege, sensei. Bathos, a great anticlimax, great shame, sensei. It is deplorable that we pass out an initiation, yet what is unacceptable to fall into the cradle on behalf of theirs, and to seek one's allegiance, the fear of failure must abide to its manuscripts, whose scold it is then will create a fear to besot. Psychology outwits an opponent, whose besots a fear it holds a Pandora's box, closed, sensei, where additional wisdom is kept, manuscripts, not doubt or discouragement for an initiation, where angels fear to tread can aid an allegiance. What's written, it's best we keep a closed cradle. Mind manages to besot fear of the manuscripts. To open a sensei can, he who sought allegiance will keep an initiation process within its cradle.
Conrad.
Oh, whoa! I put it on mute because somebody was really loud. I don't know what. That might have been me. Who knows? But
sounded like they were letting that dog out.
Yeah, there's a weird structure over here, but what do you think about that, Conrad?
This was gorgeous. I mean, the reading itself and the sound behind it really made a nice setting the scenes for this. Just reading the lines, I got awesome visuals. There's a couple lines that really stood out to me. For angels fear to tread and aid in allegiance, what's written is best kept. It's best we keep a closed cradle. This was just a really beautiful piece. I really loved all of it. I enjoyed every bit of it. I don't really know what else to say. I really enjoyed it.
That's good. Yeah, sometimes you just say, listen to me, you're like, damn, I wish I would have wrote that because it's just so classic and unique and just, yeah, so not my style. Naomi. Still here, my friend? Nope. Maybe not. I thought she was still here. Okay, Rack?
Yeah, Titus has a lot of lines that you say, I wish I wrote that. That's kind of a theme, I think, when you listen to Titus. He's incredibly accomplished. I mean, you know, stuff that could read, and it feels like it could have come out of any poetry book. And the subject matter of the samurai is really one that, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, it's really very intriguing and compelling. I mean, there's so much legend surrounding it, things about loyalty and things about, you know, grit and honor, the sentiments and traits of someone that really is to be feared. And by legend alone, you know, they've been known to win wars, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, you know, one samurai could take on 10, you know, whatever. It's really, and you know, he embodies a lot of that in his writing, because a lot of the traits that they talk about, that they attribute to the samurai, that they revere, you know, are the same kind of traits that make anything a strong belief, a strong relationship, a strong thing to follow. So combine all that together, and you know, it makes the beautiful thing that I think we heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello, Beard. You want to say something about Titus, Beard?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, good friend. Just a minute.
What? All right. Do you want to comment, Beard, about for...
You can't. I don't know how this has no and it should have more legs.
You got another
Huh?
You have another device on behind you because you're echoing.
Oh, sorry. I had a speakerphone.
That's okay.
Do you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, it should have more likes than what it has. It's a shame that, you know, a lot of people didn't see it because it has a lot of references on it. You know, like, you know, personally, I like it. So I just comment on it, like, you know. But I'm a person who just doesn't go deep with comments. I just say, hey, I like your poem, and you know, if I really like it, I'm gonna respond to it. You know.
Okay.
But other than that, it's
Yeah. Thank you, Beard. Lizzie?
Thanks.
I'm working on converting Rack's thing right now, so I
okay, no problem. I wouldn't really think, for Titus necessarily to come with the samurai, you know, not that that's not, I mean, he always does give you something different, but this is, I really think this is something different for him and what they symbolize. I mean, he just sort of seems like a warrior to me, sort of like he just doesn't give up and just quit. It's kind of what that's saying there. I have to read it again because I'm always like, oh, like Urek. I'm like, you can read his poem, get like 4 different poems from there, and it's always classy and elegant. And sometimes I feel like an idiot because I'm like, God, I wish I could read it and sound like a jackass. But See if I can sit down and fit something there. But yeah, I've been writing a long time. I think, you know, you used to teach poetry or teach literature or something like that, and it's obvious style. It's unique. You're never going to mistake him with anybody else. Really beautiful poem there, as always, Titus. And I always say the same thing. I love how you do your page. The whole page matches. Everything goes together. I mean, he gives you the whole presentation, not just the poem, which I think is important if you love pictures like I do.
I think Razz said something about his photos being New Orleans Renaissance, and the fact that the New Orleans Renaissance type photo, to me, looks like some relation to his samurai, even though I know it's not. It's just amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Beard, do you have a poem, Beard?
Huh? Could you read it for me?
Do you have a poem you want to read?
Can you read it?
Can I read it? Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Is it on the board?
Yeah.
I mean, on the top?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Let me get it over there. Can you mute Beard, Lizzie, please? Oh, sorry,
Sure.
no offense, Beard.
Dave. I think that's Dave.
All right. Okay, a short one for you. Okay. For Beard. Okay, battle cry, anxiety gladiator. In the endless whirlpool of thought, searching beyond the wings of Pegasus, faded phantom in the constellation of Andromeda, I think, desiring to find energy to elevate, take me above levels of elevators. Clouds, skyscrapers, I see myself wandering below. One by one I fall, with the dominoes in the foggy mirror, investigator. I dance beneath the phoenix when I feel cold. Tear it down, please. Okay, rebuild. Battle cry, anxiety gladiator. End poem. That's unique, Beard. Short one for you. Anxiety gladiator. Are you kicking anxiety in the balls or what? Because it sounds like you're not going to take it anymore. When I like emotional elevator, up and down. You never know which way you're going. That's kind of how mental illness is, I think, which anxiety falls under. Not saying that you're mentally ill, but and you wonder if that's ever going to stop, if they're ever going to be able to get off of that ride. I see a lot of people go through this. Yeah, this is pretty deep there. And battle cry, you've had enough, I think. Putting up the white flag, something to it. Good poem, Beard. Short for you. Like it. Conrad.
Yeah, Beard. I really, really enjoyed this, talking about anxiety and searching beyond the wings of a Pegasus, faded phantom and constellation of Andromeda. Almost like there has to be something more than what I'm seeing, you know, going far out into the distance. And even when you start talking about something more than, say, the horizon, faded phantoms in constellation of Andromeda, it's really beautiful imagery, and I really enjoyed it. I like the length. I do like shorter poems personally. It's just me. So yeah, thank you for sharing with us.
All right. Rack. On the button rack.
I didn't hear you call on me. I just heard. I heard him stop.
My phone.
No, it's my fault. It's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
My ears must be going along with my eyes. No. Yeah, anxiety is one of those things that you know, when you personify it, it's easy to build around, and you did a great job with this because, you know, it's very relatable. I mean, everyone experiences anxiety. I mean, here we are, a bunch of us sitting here on the radio. I'm sure some of us are going through some of that anxiety right now. So, you know, it's really really a relatable.
How did you know?
Compared to a gladiator.
How did you know?
To compare it to the Gladiator.
Every time you do it, you still get anxious every time. Like, oh God, it never leaves your teams. But yeah, it can destroy you though. Anxiety and all that. Like especially the panic attacks and all that's debilitating. And I see my daughter has such anxiety, and she just suffers. It's sad.
Yeah, he brings out the Gladiator because it is a battle, and the Gladiator is the perfect example of something like that. You grab whatever's available, and you go at it tooth and nail to the death. So, yeah, it feels that way, and it's relatable. You did a great job articulating that.
Yeah. True. Dave?
Dave dropped.
Lizzie, did you get to read it, or you were uploading?
Who? Rack's already uploaded.
Okay. Did you comment for Beard, or you did?
No, I didn't comment for Beard. But to agree with what Rack was just saying. But Gladiator is the perfect word for it because, anxiety is just something. It's just like depression, and if you battle the both of them, you're just fighting it's like fighting a world war within yourself, and it can drive you crazy, and it could just be the death of you if you're not careful. But we just keep fighting through it because that's all you got,
Yeah.
But,
and people also disregard it. They disregard anxiety a lot. Let's just fucking get it together. It's anxiety, but they don't know it's debilitating, and it's not a joke. Like panic attacks. People go, this is panic attack. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
And,
until you experience it, you don't know what a big deal it is.
Yep. So you're laying in the hospital bed talking about them having a heart attack, and they're like, no, you're not having a heart attack. You're just having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
It's a whole different story,
I only had one time. That was enough for me. Holy shit.
Mine happened when I worked at Walmart. I had one when I worked at Walmart. So, yeah.
Shit. And then you're always wondering, am I going to have it today? It's going to come today. Maybe
must
today's
have been really low.
Yeah. And then you're paranoid it's going to come back. So you're like always worried it's going to come back. So then there's more anxiety. Yep. And you're just fucked, Shit. I mean, it all builds to each other. That's true.
So we lost both Naomi and Dave?
Yes, we lost Naomi and Dave.
See, I heard Naomi's poem and then Dave's poem, and it made me think of that poem. So now you're going to play the poem, and they left.
I'm sure they'll read it. I hope they'll read it back. I always say to people, if you could cure anxiety and depression, you could probably kill with substance abuse, really, because that's what it all ties. A lot of it ties down to. I think ties into. I
would totally agree with
we're
that.
ready for you then. Yeah, it's just a cycle we can't get out of. Although I'm a big fan of TMS treatment, but okay, Rex.
Did you put him on the board?
Oh, I'm just slacking. Did you grab him, Conrad?
That's me.
I have the sound. I have the SoundCloud ready.
I
just need somebody to put him on the board.
Yes, we got to do something.
Sorry,
I know. Listen, you're going to get a raise, man.
I got the wrong one.
We have a 218.
Nothing from nothing is nothing.
But we have a 218 on the phone.
Oh, okay.
That's me. It's Blade.
Hey, Blade. Uh-oh. Blade's going to clear it up. All right, so.
Yes, I am here.
Oops. Hi, Blade.
Hello.
Oh, you said it to me. I'm such a dumbass. I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute. You said it to me. I'm sorry. I got it. What am I doing? Oh, my Lord. I've been up for like 37 hours. I might want to mention I'm like a bit loopy. Okay.
Just tell me when you got it on the board. I'll hit play.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
I put it on the board.
It's on the board, apparently.
Thank you.
The blind man got it.
Yeah.
The blind man did it.
I've been up for like 20 hours.
Yeah, it's rough. I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Friday, right? No, is it?
Yes, it's Friday.
Friday.
Okay, just check it.
After I do homework with the kids, I'm like that. I'm like, what the hell day am I living? I don't know what the hell day.
Yeah, it all runs together.
Oh.
Okay, ready for rap.
Shit. All right, here we go. I'm hitting play.
Emasculation Waltz by Raconteur. I never missed a beat, passionately crafting every note. I played you like a violin, savoring the harmonics our bodies made, pausing briefly for your solo, the beauty of which brought tears to my eyes, together conducting our operatic symphony to a crashing crescendo.
I hate to interject. No doubt, I attended a different performance. What you call a symphony barely qualified as a minuet. And quite frankly, if there was no solo, there would never have been a crescendo. You need to rehearse while the band plays on. This diva demands an encore, and your instrument is out of tune.
And now you know why I wanted that one.
Yeah,
now I know why you wanted that one.
I've ever seen rap too. Oh,
after hearing Naomi and Dave, I'm like, I got to get this up there.
Yeah,
and then they ran out on you.
I'll make sure they read it, Rack, so they give you something so they can read for you. That was sweet of you. Blade, what'd you think of Rack there? Blade?
Oh, apparently I accidentally muted myself.
Right.
But yeah, that was clever. It's not an ending I would have expected, and I'm glad I was reading along for that.
Lizzie or Rack?
It was a little different.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was cool though. And I'm like, wait, why is Lizzie reading? And I go, oh, okay. Birthday boy.
I really laughed at this because when I loaded it on my screen, I only had the top part visible. So, and the way you read it was so like real sexy and like sensual. And then it's the little music notes, and then Lizzie come in. I hate to interject. Oh my God, it was great.
No, she doesn't though. I'm kidding.
You need to rehearse while the band plays on. This diva demands an encore, and your instrument is out of tune. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was
I love
clever.
that. And the two sides of it, it's just the delusion of the first half.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Feed the ego.
What'd you say? What ego did you say, Rex?
Feed the ego. The ego has landed.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That bastard will just keep on eating, won't it? Yeah, that was clever. I don't know if I heard that one before, if it's older or what, but I thought that was really clever. And I did the same thing. I only saw the top, and then I thought you were butting in for a minute, Lizzie. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? But it did go perfect too with Naomi and Dave's. Yeah, it's a bit in here. I thought, ego. Isn't that a big problem for a lot of people? I mean, they would just. People need to get over themselves, I think, too. But, yeah, this is really good, really clever, Rack. This is on the front page now, huh? Is this an old one?
I don't think it ever. No, I don't think it's
yeah, I like this one. Very unique. And I always love how you read, by Raconteur. I don't say it as that one, but really good. Thank you, Rack. Not even close. Now we're going to get ready for the show. Stopper, as always. Blade, right in time. Blade, I hope you got a SoundCloud now. Do you have one? Blade?
I do. It's just I
love how you read. I'm just saying you should definitely save those because those are,
I do have SoundCloud. It's been confusing for me to figure out again. So most of my stuff on there is pretty old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
It's still poetry.
So
poetry doesn't go bad.
Hey, Razz, tell her where you put your poems. I think, what is it called? The Drive? It's real cheap? Or free?
It's free. I get 5 gigs for free. I went to SoundCloud, and the first one I tried to upload said not enough space. I'm like, screw that. It's called OneDrive. It's completely free, 5 gigs, and that's it. You don't have to do anything.
Interesting.
You could put images up. You could put audio up. There's a public folder, a private folder.
Yeah. You should send me a message about that, because otherwise I will definitely forget.
It is good.
No
it's
problem.
true. It makes it easier for you. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So this is titled Charred, and the prompt was smoke signals. Charred. I was 3 years old. The first time my body was betrayed by a man who knew better. He blew smoke in my eyes, made me blind to the error of his ways as he told me the rules. It was just a fun little game, he said, promising sweets if I didn't tell. Unease only crept in when I saw my brother's face, twisted by things that couldn't be unseen. For years, he sent signals to the sky, crying out that something was wrong without the courage to say what it was. At 4, I thought I was special, made to believe that my place was safe and sacred, another man, another game. I was never told to keep quiet, but the wallpaper was stained with so many shades of smoke that I couldn't see the importance of truth. And by the time I realized, it had been years, and I didn't see the point in screaming. Instead, I practiced my refusals in the mirror. Notched belt so tight I had bruises on my hips. I'm getting too old for daycare, I said, wishing that statement was enough. I found that the cigarette smoke seeped into my lungs, squeezed life from my eyes, and turned unheard screams into scars. At 12, my body was marred with expressions of my pain, bloody steel, the only solace I had found. Unfortunately, my smoke signals got stuck in the trees, and it would be years before they were seen. He stopped, parting with a goodbye I never wanted, chins I only wanted to forget. It was a strange realization when I figured 15 was too old for a man generations my senior. Instead of a sweet 16, my time was divided between things I couldn't say. My desire to learn burned down in forest fires I no longer cared to fight, because what was the point in school if I had no plans to stay? At 19, memories came flooding in, but it wasn't enough to put out the flames that burned within my mind. I kept them hidden behind brick walls and painted glass, danced ballet in shoes too small for my feet. Be careful not to fall, for glass walls were not made to keep secrets. I snuck drinks at the bar, a year shy of 21, naive and not a care in the world. Tagged along with my brother, moral compass unable to find true north in our search for more fun. When the man made advances, I thought my ring would be enough. My morning memories were hazy, but the grass burns and bruising overwrote his promise not to touch. Anger burned, and I played bloody knuckles with brick walls until I could no longer feel the pain. I spent years sending smoke signals into the sky, but fire pits smoldered in the rain and storm clouds made it too dark to see. I threw rocks at glass houses, sent my life up in flames, wondering why no one else could see me cry. Now, broken glass and ash are all that remain. Scars still remind me of my past. In the silence, I am left wanting and waiting, sifting through remains of myself. End poem.
Damn, every time I read the same reaction, damn. God, incredible. Wow. Oh, so much here to say. That was so moving. I mean, God, every time and then, after the show's over, I'll read your poem again, and I'll just think about you reading it. That's why when I was telling you, you should get a SoundCloud, sister, because, whoa, I mean, it's just, you can't help but be moved, and there's so many parts in here, like, you just kept being abused. No one noticed. No one said anything. Why didn't they say anything? Then you wonder, is everyone blind? Maybe it's you. I'm looking for the one other line. The whole thing is really great. Expressionless, twisted. Oh, God. At 4, I thought I was special. Made me believe that my place was safe. And that's what they do. The scumbags that go around where kids are, they make you think you're safe. They're around where children are. You got to wonder. In the smoke shades smoke signals that you hid behind, notched your belt so tight. I mean, geez, the whole thing, every single stanza is incredible. I'm getting too old for daycare. That's like, you're like, hello, does anybody else notice? Wow, this is amazing. Yeah. Marred with expressions of pain. And I don't know if it's true or not. It doesn't even matter. I mean, this is just incredible. And then you say he's older than you. Same thing happened to me. Somebody older than me, way older, old man, disgusting. Yeah. And no one noticed. No one said anything. And then I just realized it's easier just to be quiet, keep quiet, like you said. Yep. And, just hurry up and get it over with so I can just get moving on with the rest of my day. And that's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's been a rough journey, but they don't really bother me as much anymore. It's more like, oh, that happened. Now I have firewood for all my poetry. So.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's how I felt. And now broken glass, you're still got. And this is the shit that doesn't. You don't shake it. Doesn't go away. It stays with you. You change fundamentally who this person is, and it should all be shot and skinned, in my opinion. Great poem, Lizzie.
Yeah, this was a really, it was a deep, and it was sad, and it was so truthful that, I'm sorry that it happened, to you, and it's terrible that it happens to anyone. Every time I hear about it, it just sends shivers up and down my spine. But there was one one line here that really just caught it. Unfortunately, my smoke signals got stuck in the trees, and it would be years before they were seen. And that, I think, happens to everyone that experiences something like that. Like, the signs could be there, but for some reason, no one sees it.
Yeah.
It's like people go blind, and they don't see what's going on directly under their nose. And it's such a sad... Yeah, I think that, I guess it's the denial of it. It's easier to just say, no, it's not happening, I don't have to deal with it, than to just see it. So those words right there really just stuck to me, because it was like, how many people don't feel that, you know what I mean, and have experienced that, and like you, and God only knows how many other, hundreds and thousands of people that have experienced these things. You did a wonderful job with this.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And you're like, wait, is it me? Is everybody fucking blind or what?
Yeah. It's just, every time I hear it, it's just, like, I want to find the person that did it and just punch them in their throat 53 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and they put themselves where children are for a reason. So,
yeah. Yeah.
Rack.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to comment on things like this, but your use of smoke as a metaphor was brilliant, because there's a duality to it. When someone sets up a smoke screen or blows smoke in your eyes, they're trying to deceive you. But the flip side of that is the communication and sending smoke signals, communicating outwards. So, with both sides of that in mind, the way that you crafted this, it really was a very powerful statement. I mean, to go through something like that and I want to say and still have anything left of yourself, it's really, I mean, I can only imagine how draining it could be and how because your voice when it echoes and nobody hears it, it makes it that much worse, I think, and then some people that they even when they slightly pay attention, it's like they choose to either look the other way or just plain I don't believe you, or ignore it, and it's really I mean, you lived it, so again, it's really hard to comment on something like this. It's like Lizzie said, no one should have to go through it. Yeah, my thoughts go to torture too. I wouldn't want to kill them because that would put an end to their misery. I would want to make them
exactly.
So that you put like screws in their hips or something, so that every time they move, they remember the pain. It's
boiled and
ridiculous.
peeled like medieval times.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, I think it was Korean or they used to take a glass rod and insert it and then hit it with a hammer. That was a good one.
Yeah. So
anyway,
I apologize.
That was a brilliant piece.
No, that's all good.
Yes.
Thank you. Do you want to say something, Silk, about Blade?
Yeah, damn. Yeah, you're right. I think Blade is a bit of a showstopper over here. She calls in and then gives off that an amazing performance. Like I've only heard you do three times so far, but all three have just been damn on your performance there. But the poem, it was very moving. It was touching. It was full of a lot of old ache and darkness, I thought, and and you do emotion so very well. I'm not great at writing strong emotion, and I really admire people who can do that, because that's kind of my weak area in the writing, and it's hard for me to do it. But yeah, you really tap into it and really pour it out, and it's very deeply felt, and I really enjoyed it. Good piece.
Well, thank you.
Subject I didn't enjoy, but your poetry I did. I mean,
yeah, it's all good.
Silk, I apologize. Silk, I'm sorry.
Lighten your pain.
And yeah, boil and peeled is what I was voting for. Or what was that called? The Iron Bull, I think, where they locked them in a big brass bowl and then put a fire underneath it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Conrad.
All right, Boo.
Yeah. Conrad.
Yeah, Blade.
Q, you have.
This was. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just telling you that Q is on, and so is Sawa.
Hello. Hi, Q. Hi, Sawa.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, guys. Sorry about that. And
sorry, I was
just
working.
For some reason, I'm not seeing the calls. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Conrad? Sorry.
Yeah. Blade, this poem was extremely raw and so dramatic, and the journey you set up and having to relive some of these things to put them to words is extremely brave to do. And every time you read, I mean, I get this sense of like I'm watching slam poetry, which I think really adds to the line. I mean, the writing itself is beautiful, but just the way you narrate it is phenomenal. And going through it and using smoke screens and smoke signals as imagery, towards the end, it's like, why are your cries and screams met with just silence? And even it almost feels like the whole world around you is doing everything it can to not let you be heard. Like second to last stanza, into the sky, but fire pits smolder in the rain and storm clouds made it too dark to see. It's just unfortunate and terrible that you've had to go through these tragedies, but I mean, it's just, it was a beautiful piece, but very raw, very sad and tragic. But thank you for sharing with us. I think it was it was something that we all, you know, took it to heart, and you know, so thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sawa, did you hear a Blade's poem? Sawa?
Sawa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. It really tear me to pieces. This is very. There are some evil men in this world that commit unforgettable, really unforgettable and unforgivable. I mean, excuse me, I can't even find my words. Crime. I never feel the same again. I felt your pain deeply. It really brought me to tears. So, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. This is horrifying.
Q, do you happen to hear Blade's poem?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. It's Q. Good evening.
Hi, Q. Good evening.
Yes, I've heard the poem, and then last night I was actually reading it, and then I still read it this morning. And there are two lines that actually caught my attention, and I could honestly relate to it. The first one is practicing my refusal in front of the mirror. I mean, I think I've done that a lot also. And also the last part is, it's like the pain. I wanted to say that I like the poem, but then at the same time, I don't want to say that I want you to experience the same thing for you to be able to write the same poem again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually torn between the two. So, but anyway, entirely it's all good.
Yeah. And you're reading it, you're but on the verge of tears almost, and just every time you read it, you're just like, God, is she gonna cry or what? That, I mean, that makes it more moving. I mean, you can't help but remember it, and then go back and remember it, and it sticks with you. That's good poetry, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's shaking up.
I'm hyper empathetic, so it's really, really easy for me to take on different emotions, even if I'm not currently experiencing them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so Lizzie, do Silk. I know we gotta do Silk, Q. Me and you.
Yeah. If I have too much background noise, just let me know. I'm trying to stay on mute, but
Okay, no problem.
I'm also using my nice headset that supposedly filters out background noise, so I don't.
Yeah.
At least most background noise. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. You know what?
Cool.
You can go before me. You go first. So you want to drop yours?
Want me to drop mine? If I can go find my phone.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, let me go find it. Give me 1 second.
Is it on the board? You get it on
I thought you weren't coming. I was like, where's that?
I goes, it's
okay,
on the board?
Okay, let me. Yeah, I'm putting it up right now. Hold on, I got it. I just had to go look it up. Okay, this is just a dark one I wrote in answer to a friend's poem for their birthday a while back. I did this as kind of a tribute to one of their poems. But here we go. Okay. The Pilgrim. Entombed, an ivory effigy crumbling, drinking deep blackest ichor, bubbling like a tar pit belching its fumes, sucking down the marrow of my youth and dragging my tongue through the dregs of rotten fruit. Soil salted with shattered bones, dust of disintegrating dreams, devil's dominoes dropping, a chain reaction spiraling slowly to death. Blood pumping through red and blue veins, flowing in rich hues, now each beat taints. Dark bile seeps into the streams like quicksilver sinking into obsidian. The demon rising, wearing my skin like a white tie monkey suit, raking my eyes across those Lovecraftian horrors that span all the worlds and planes, till light aborts into dead light, waning embers of forgotten suns. And I am driven into purgatory, with no reprisal from this magnet, driving my hands to compose discordant requiems to my undying demise. Undying
demise. There you go. Lizzie, what'd you think? I know you like that one.
Oh yeah, I love this. Wearing my skin like a white tie monkey suit, raking my eyes across Lovecraftian horrors. I mean, Lovecraftian horrors. That's enough to just put like this horrid image in your mind. You know? This was. I mean, well, I love. This is my kind of. This is my shit right here. So I really, really liked. I loved every part of this. This was a fantastic night film.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Lizzie.
You're welcome.
And he does it so well. The voice and the read is just.
He does it wonderful.
Mm-hmm. I like when you read. There's like a voice lower. You know, I don't know how you do that, but it's pretty cool. Q. I'm so happy you called, Q.
Just practice.
What did you think?
At first I thought it was about the groom who was having 8 jitters, but then while he was reading it, I'm surprised about the diction. It feels like, and it seems like Silky has its own dictionary escaping, like all the dark words in there and all the dark places in there, and no one knows about it. That's how I feel about the pale groom.
Mm-hmm. You secretive little sucker. Just kidding.
Thank you, Q.
What did you think of Silk Blade? You still hear that?
I like this more than I want to because I am in love with alliteration and Silk's been teasing me all day. So soil salted with shattered bones, dust of disintegrating dreams, devil's dominoes dropping. It used to be like one of my favorite things to use. Now I'm more on internal rhyme for speed and all that, but alliteration still holds a special place in my heart. And no, I don't want to like this that much.
You had it in alliteration, Phil. You had it in alliteration.
Yeah, I'll have to write more alliteration.
There you go. No,
work on some, more rhymes there too. I'll have to bring my rhyming shit next time.
Yeah, he's like, I got alliteration throughout the ring ink for you. Rack.
I'm in love with Blo's reaction more than the poem, I think. That was awesome. Not that the poem was bad. It's just I could relate to the reaction. It's I don't want to like this that much, but damn you, I could understand that. I really can. But Silk's at home in the darkness, and the words, the phrases, the imagery. Of course, Lizzie called out the same line that I was looking at, but or I should say thinking of, because I can't really see, Brat. But yeah, I appreciated the whole piece. I mean, it had a feel to it, that just Lovecraftian. There you go. Oh, yeah. Well done, Silk.
A birthday boy.
Thank you.
More than you should have, too.
I was literally about to. I was literally about to chime in there. It's like, why do I like this so much? It's so dark, but it's so good. I don't want it to end. The one stanza I really liked, blood pumping through red and blue veins, flowing in rich hues, now deep tanks, dark files seeping through the streams like quicksilver, sinking into obsidian. I love the anatomical references, personally, and just like the background and all the imagery. It, like everyone was saying, it's like I don't want to love this as much as I do, but it's so good, and I just want more of it. So yeah, this is great.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
No, thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Boo, I think we've had Linda, and we haven't heard from. Hey. Linda, are you on the line? There's a 907. I thought it was Linda.
Maybe it's Wolf. Because Wolf is trying to.
And maybe
Wolf is trying to get into. Wolf, running Wolf. I think he was on the board saying he's trying to get in.
Oh, maybe running Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that might be. Okay. Yeah, that's Silky. He's so wrong. He's right. You don't want to say what you do. And then your read is just, it's mysterious and sexy, and it's like, and you just know you're going to be entertained when he reads, and then, it's like sadistic but sounds fun all at the same time, too. And you make it curious. And this is a good one, and your reads are always amazing. I mean, every time. Is this a new one, Silk? Oh, no, 8 months ago. I like the ivory crumbling, drinking deep, laughing. As you could see it, feel it, heal it, sucking down the marrow of my youth, like you're just being, your life's just being sucked out of you. I don't know if you mind or not, though, Silk. I'm not sure. But, yeah, the demons rising, wearing my skin. That's really, the whole thing is, whoa. It sounds like a terrible nightmare or a good night. It depends, too. But then it's for someone's birthday, which is really funny. Good job, Silk. Whose birthday is it for? Oh, Victoria. Okay. That explains a lot. Good job, Silk. I'm driving. Thank you, Silk.
Can I comment?
Sorry, yeah, sure. Sorry, Sawa. Yeah, sure.
Yes,
sorry,
I heard this when was for Victoria's birthday. I'll write back. I didn't understand it, I have to admit, because I didn't know Silk writing really. Now I see. I like how you use all the body parts, like almost everything, the marrow, the bones, your eyes, veins, like the way. That's one. But then you have, I'm talking from the marrow of my youth. The imagery is so powerfully strong. It really made me curious to read Victoria's poem to see how he gets inspired by it. And then that's the way you combine the words together is incredible. That's disintegrating dreams. And I agree with everyone. There's so much darkness here, where dark eyes seeps into the streams like quicksilver sinking into obsidian. There's so many images that show the darkness and how the light aborts into the dead light. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, long day. Warning embers or forgotten suns. Really beautiful. I have to comment on it again because I read my comment. I didn't get it. Now I get it. So really beautifully read too.
Thanks, Sawa. Thank you, Sawa.
My pleasure. Really quiet.
Thanks, Silk. Thank you, Silk.
Silk dropped because it's
right.
So he doesn't have good signal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, I think he just called back, so we're good.
The Pale Groom.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what it is about this place. I'm in Ruther Glen, Virginia, and for some reason they have horrible signal. But yeah, I guess I dropped. Thank you, Sawa, and I heard most of your comments, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll make sure I send you the tape. So sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, my friend.
Oh, no worries. No worries at all. No worries. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All good.
I can't multitask. Thank God Liz is here.
I'm doing like 4 things at once, so you're fine. Don't worry about it.
He's on the phone. Thank you. Sorry. Running Wolf, is he going to call? No. I
think I have.
Okay, we're going to go mine, and then me, and then Lizzie, and then Q, and then Sawa.
All right.
I think, and then Wolf. I'm not sure if Wolf is going to call or not.
No, hold on. 907. Is this Running Wolf?
That's Wolf. 957. Yeah, he's 957.
He's what?
Or 937? Hard to see it.
No, he's
717. Yeah, he's 717.
Okay.
I gotta memorize his area.
He said I had him on hold, but I don't have him on hold.
He said 717.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Wolf might hang up and call back, maybe.
Yeah, because he's not on hold, so it might be his connection.
Yeah,
I don't have anybody
either, but I haven't been seeing this. I hate that. Who said it to me? Yeah, he said yes, 717. Call back, Wolf. I'm sorry.
Yeah, tell him to call back. Cause I've had him off hold for a while already.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
It's got to be his connection, yeah.
Yeah, he said he has a crappy connection.
Well,
Sorry,
Blogtalk threw me out before, so,
Yeah. What day for the tin can and the string? So true.
Let's see if we got him back. Wolf?
Hello?
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 Oh, I got you.
Sorry, Wolf. Sorry, Wolf.
Hello? Hi.
Hello? Hi. Thanks for calling.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey, no problem.
Sorry, I think you just had a bad connection. I had you off hold for like ever.
It's not a problem because it was all crackly and making all kinds of weird noises, so I think you're right.
Yeah. It's very crackalacky. I noticed that.
Okay. I think I put yours on the board, Boo. Yeah, I have yours on the board, Boo.
Oh. Okay. I think so. Okay, we go. This is a dark theme. Everybody's dark tonight, right? Adoring anxiety. I am an anxiety-driven chick. I let my fears drag me to with a leash. I make the wrong choices in every situation, and I can never really sleep. My meals consist of nothing. I feel overweight and unclean. I feel mostly suicidal, but I can't help myself. I'm afraid of the unseen. I am a walking paradox, tired but won't sleep, hungry but I won't eat. I am the embodiment of stupid, but isn't that every teen? I am an anxiety-driven chick. Just give up on me and leave, tear me into pieces, and run from the crime scene. And home.
Okay. Well, I think you touched on anxiety quite well, Boo.
Yes, quite well. Yes.
This was like, especially that my meals consist of nothing. I feel overweight and unclean. I feel mostly suicidal, but I can't kill myself. I'm afraid of the unseen. Like, I think that you like, I know, I'm a walking paradox. Isn't that how, you know what I mean? Like, when you're anxious, you don't know which direction you want to be, left, right, up, down, all around. Like, you have no clue in what you're doing. You can't make a decision without jumping out of your skin. You know what I mean? It's like, it's terrible. And I think you just, like, grabbed it. Like, you just hit it, the nail right on the freaking head with it. Like, it was just perfect. And I really like that I'm a walking paradox.
My daughter, I watch my daughter, and I just think, like, wow, it's such a shame. She's got such anxiety. It's debilitating, Thank you.
It is. It's a really... Oh, you're welcome. Birthday boy, what'd you think?
Yeah, I was about to say something. Yeah, I mean, we have touched on anxiety tonight, and I think this poem really sums it up in a very realistic sense. There are all these feelings that conflict with each other, and then you have this turmoil going on inside of you where you have no idea, basically what's up or down. You're tired, you can't sleep. You're hungry, but you can't eat. Am I the embodiment of stupid, but isn't every teen? So it's like you doubt yourself. You're constantly in this state of just, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I should be doing. You just don't know what to do with yourself. So it's like, just and it is a very uncomfortable feeling. And obviously, I think we capture that really well here. So I thought it was very honest. If you're going to describe anxiety, this is a very, put this in the dictionary for it, because that's how I was.
Thank you.
Rack, what do you think?
Boo has no idea what she's talking about. Oh, boo. It's sad sometimes, that when someone writes something, I think it kind of gives a hint as to the experience that people have gone through. The worse that it is, the more eloquent it comes out, and it's just one of those things that, you look at it and you're like, you can relate to it, but you don't realize that, it's probably where it came from was not a very happy place. So, like Silk was saying before, trying to comment, it sounds like I'm taking delight in your pain. Well, it's more the expression of it, that comes out so relatable and understandable. And while the words drip beautifully on the page and they're understandable, it's the underlying sentiment makes it like, a sad experience, and it kind of tugs at you. So, yeah, there's your paradox.
Thanks, Rack.
Sala?
Boo, this is really moving, poignant. I agree with everyone. Because I have anxiety, so I know what it is. It's not only teens, but of course because of your daughter, you become a different person, restless, and you don't understand what's happening to you, why I'm like this, what's happening, why I'm losing appetite, why I can't sleep. And you, as you said, you become a paradox driven by it. And sadly, some teenagers really think about even, I'm useless, I'm stupid, why I'm like this. So you can feel how much you really, that's coming from deep inside, not necessarily you experience this, but someone dear to you, you can feel it, that you're really understanding, and you wish you don't know how to help. Because when anxiety, the best thing to do when someone has anxiety is really watch them, not tell them what to do, or because they can't think clearly. So I absolutely admit, a lot of people, why anxiety? Why? Leave me alone. Now I'm more in control, and it freaks me out more. Yesterday, one of my co-worker told me, do you have anxiety? What's wrong with you? I'm serious. She was yelling. Remember I told you she was yelling at me?
Yeah.
And that's why I had anxiety, because you're yelling.
You're making it worse.
Anyway, exactly. So I think it's unfortunate people people who understand it can sympathize more with it. It's no fun. But you can control it in time. Learn to control it when you're more aware of it. If you really become more aware of it, you can have self-control of it a bit more. So I'm sorry that your daughter has to go through this school.
Yeah. Thank you, Sawa.
Love you. Welcome.
Blade, would you like to comment?
Blade.
She may have left, I'm not sure. I think Q is here.
Q just dropped, and Blade is gone too, so.
All right, that's everybody then. Or Silky. We got Silky. Is he still here?
I think he.
Yeah, I'm here. You guys all forgetting about me. Damn.
I know, you're so quiet. I'm so sorry.
Left with the girl.
You gotta make it Silk.
I know. What Jesus, dude? You wench. Sorry.
I know. I'm just going to start handing out spankings or something. I swear. But oh shit! Did I say that? Yeah, never mind. I didn't. I'm looking in the side. I didn't say that. But no, Boo. I loved your poem here. No, I dug. Yeah, exactly. I dug your poem, Boo. For real, man. I know how it is. Like you know too, Boo. You know, I know what the anxiety is like and all that shit. I've got agoraphobia, and I've been struggling with it since I was about since I was like 24. Man, I think about 12, 13 years now. I've been suffering with it, and the only things that help it is if I go out and steadily work out and exercise. It's just an everyday thing I got to keep up with, and yeah, people don't get that anxiety is just horrible.
Yeah.
If you haven't had a panic attack, I've heard, like I have family, and they're just like, oh well, just tough it out, just get over it, just. And you're like,
oh, yeah.
I'm like, you can kind of do that after some practice, but in the middle of a panic attack, no, I should just shut you right down. And it's like, you just don't even know. It's not like being kind of anxious over stuff. Like my brother once told me, he was like, bro, I was so anxious when I had my first day at work, my hands were shaking. I'm like, dude, when you have a panic attack, you literally think you're going to die for about 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like you literally freeze up.
I had one.
You can't move.
Holy God, this stuff.
Yeah, it's just down.
Thanks.
So, no. I really like this, and yeah, it kind of describes you a little bit too, because I know Boo never quits moving and talking, and even when she falls asleep, she's still going. Because I've talked to her and she's falling asleep on the phone, and it's like she's still going. So, but I mean that all the best too, Boo. I don't mean anything bad by that. I'm just saying.
No, I know.
Because I can see you in here. So, yeah, great piece and great read.
Just don't tell anybody. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone here knows already. I'm a spaz. No, it's true. It's true. I wish my mind could rest more. I wish it would slow down.
I wouldn't say spaz. I would just say totally driven and just nonstop. Yeah, that's not a bad thing though. I wish I was more like that. So I hear you.
Hyper.
Yeah.
Well, hyper and drive too. Is that's a good thing though. Sometimes I wish I had more drive. So I kind of envy that about you.
She's
yeah, I can use some more of that.
Thank you. What did you say, Rack?
I called you Vesuvius.
Vesuvius. You're funny. Thank you. Well, I've been called worse this week, so that's fine. It's all right.
Funny.
Thank you. So, you know, it's funny. Everybody here, every single person here right now, I mean, I'm pretty sure, has some type of anxiety or depression or something, and it's just like everywhere. Everybody I know is like, especially now. So it's just you really can't escape it. I don't know. Especially the holidays, you said, right? Yeah, that's so true. All the depression and the sadness, and people just want to fast forward to February. That's what I say. You're right.
Amen to that.
I think that's when the most suicides happen and stuff too. But that's a happy note. What we got? What's you want to do? Q, Lizzie?
Yeah, I got mine up on the board.
And Lizzie, then too. Yeah. Okay. All right, you hit it, sister.
The title of this is The Power of
You're
the
actually
Pen.
going to read one.
Yeah, right. And it was for a contest that the quote was, "The poet needs tragedy, and the mere fact of being a poet, of being born a poet, is a tragedy in itself. There's nothing else to it." And this was my response. Every line and verse soaks a page with black-coated crimson with a sense of death. A plucked feather screams in merciless pain, smearing agony within a quatrain. Upon a field draped in misery's lace, a warrior is born into a suffering fate. Voices howl through stagnant air, screams fall upon deafened ears. Fire breathes from blood-stained tips as flames brand pages of tragedy. Smudges of charred ashes scar the face of those born to wield the power of the pen. End poem.
This for me? Holy shit. This sounds way familiar. What? Wow. Geez, you're on fire lately. What's going on? First you had a little writer's block, but now, man, the last couple ones that you've written, I'm like, swear, whoa. This is like, I'm like, geez, I always see me in your, that sounds sloppy, but, wow, this is really good. I love how the whole thing soaks a page with black coat and crimson with a scent of death. That's just, that line right there is just you all the way. I mean, there's nobody else who would think that would write that. It's so true, too. We're so, like, tortured and we're so dramatic and overly dramatic. And then I love the breathing from blood-stained tip with flames brand pages with tragedy. You know, I was a suffering artist. We always have that, or the wounded soul. And then the power of the pen. And words are so powerful, and they're so hard to forget, and they stick, and they don't ever leave. I think this is really great, Lizzie, and a great brevity. One of your best. Did you win in this one? Or it's not over yet?
It hasn't been judged yet.
I smell gold. I don't know. Great quote. What did you think, birthday boy? Really good, Lizzie.
Thank you.
Yeah, Boo just said that everyone in this group, she says, has some kind of like special quality. I'm not going to say issue, but special quality. And I think that, you know, talking about writing in general and just the way you have to pull these parts of yourself that are tainted or whatever, just to put them on paper is really a testament to, you know, how a poet works. And I think you capture that really well. It was a pleasure to read.
Thank you.
And you know, it's to the point, too, but it's not too long, and you just kind of think, like, you know, wow, that sounds like me. Oh, right, because I'm a poet. I'm fucked up, too, like everybody else. I don't know what normal poets, you guys, I don't know any of those, but Sawa, well, except for Sawa. Sawa's a normal poet.
He's so funny. my crazy
the most
friend.
normal one in the group.
It's so funny. I really like this one. Excuse me. I was almost choked in a piece of popcorn. I love the quote, first of all. It's really amazing. None but a poet can write a tragedy, for tragedy is nothing less than pain, than an exaltation of alchemy of poetry. You gave justice, first of all, to the quote. It's a beautiful quote. And then I like how you bring us to reality upon a field misery, where you're born in a suffering fate. Like everyone we write poetry to get out of our suffering, really, when you think about it. So I love how it presents really emotions and feelings. That's what poetry is about. Voice howl through stagnant air, scream, fall upon different ears. Like not everyone can hear it, too, or understand it. There's so much depth in this. I can go on forever. I really love it. When I read it last time, I was kind of half asleep, so now I see it better. Even though I gave a good comment, but I'm going to do a better comment. Really amazing.
I think it's great relatable too. Like, you know,
really. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Rack.
Yeah, I think Lizzie captured the torture artist really well. You know, not. I think she's got a hint of tortured artist in her too, but you know, that's a subject for another tribute.
Sorry. I meant
in the most beautiful way, tortured.
But you know that whole fine line between genius and insanity thing, and the pain in the art and everything else, it all comes out. There's a lot of truth behind those cliches or whatever you want to call them, idioms. So you know it's well embodied and well represented in you and what you wrote.
Mhm. Yeah, agreed. Did I miss anybody?
You still have Silk on the line,
Silky?
and you have Wolves on the line too.
We didn't forget you.
Conman.
Oh, Wolves, I'm sorry, man. Okay, yes, Wolves and Silky. I need to write the list. I'm not really writing my list right. Sorry. Okay,
I know
Wolves. No, you were. Good, Wolves, sorry.
What's that?
Oh, wait.
Can you comment for Gloria?
This poem, Power of the Pen, is it's an ass-kicking poem. I love it because what I like about this poem is it's a bold statement that a poet is either going to write your eulogy on the black canvas of your soul, or they're going to expose your deeds. This is like a grab them by the you-know-whats and squeeze until they beg for mercy poem. And I love it.
Thank you.
Wow, well said.
Thank you for grabbing us by the hand, Lizzie.
What does Silk have to say?
Nope.
Oh.
He's finding the mute button. Give him a minute.
I'm here. What happened? It was really it's like a horrible background noise. I swear, I'm having a horrible background noise. Were you asking me for a comment for Glo-lizzy?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I really dug your poem, Lizzie. To me, I really love the quote. First of all, like Sawa was saying there, and that background noise. Wow. But I really dug what I thought you did the quote great justice, and I loved your darkness here. It was like dark and beautiful, and I love that kind of combination there. To me, and it almost read like rhyme too. The way you had it set up, it like I was in the last stanza before I realized it didn't rhyme. It flowed so well, and that's a good comment, I think, to how well your free verse here flowed. Because to me, I really enjoyed also. Where's that line here? I really like. Oh, I loved your upon a field draped in misery's lace, a warrior is born into a suffering state. I have a thing about warriors, and I always love reading books about war, when like the warrior's code and like deep epic fantasy, and that always appeals to me. So I always love it when someone includes something about warriors into their poem. And the whole piece, I really enjoyed it. Great job, Lizzie.
Thank you. So.
Is Q back on?
Hold on, Boo's trying to get back into the studio.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she got kicked. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's okay.
I wish we had like a sponsor I could plug right now.
Alrighty, I think we were going to do Sawa next. Sawa, you want me to play your SoundCloud, or do you want me to
wait for Boo?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I don't know if Loud Close's going to let her in.
No, I was finishing your sentence.
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh. Wait, I think I got Boo back.
I'm here.
There she is. I got her back.
I'm sorry. And wonderful. Good timing, Boo.
So, Boo, what'd you think of Sawa, Boo?
Oh, I didn't even read yet.
No.
Don't talk to yourself. Please, can you please Can you please play it? I'm very tired. Can you, if you don't mind? I'm just not.
We
I'm
we're
gonna.
ready.
I'll just tumble.
That's ready tonight.
Yeah.
That's Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie.
I was about to say, Sawa was really quick on that read. Damn.
Yeah, that's quick.
John,
It was brevity.
She was
brevity.
Gonzalez on that one, man.
Brevity.
Oh, actually, you know what?
languages.
I'll read it. I'll read it because I have to read it in French and then in English. Otherwise,
And it was a 10.
You lose me. I will read it.
It was
That's
10
fine.
figures.
You'll read it? Okay. I was just about to hit play for you, Sawa.
No, because you know
We do
why?
have
Because
the
I think
sound
it's hard
where
to
we're good,
follow when
actually, tonight.
English. Either way, it's fine. Whatever. Well, let's vote.
Okay. So you want me to play?
Yeah, hit play.
It's okay, either way. I'm so tired. I'm giggly sorry.
If he knew, he savait. Yesterday, far away from birdsong, far away from gentle stream, my smile flew away in silence. My sadness sank to the sky, and the raindrop tasted the tears of my heart, running down my cheeks, making my fragile soul tremble. And the night that became one of the longest listened to the sigh of my crying eyelids, and I no longer saw sleep coming. If he knew what my tears were saying, hier, loin du chant d'oiseaux, loin du doux ruisseau, mon sourire s'envola en silence, ma tristesse a coulé le ciel d'azur, les gouttes de pluie ont goûté les larmes de mon cœur, coulant sur mes joues, faisant frémir mon âme fragile. Et la nuit, qui est devenue l'une des plus longues, écoutait le soupir de mes paupières pleines de pleurs. Et moi, je ne voyais plus venir le sommeil. Qui sait ce que disent mes larmes? End of film.
So sad after hearing that. That was a very sad reading. That really stuck with me there.
It was some months ago, not yesterday, 4 months ago.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, wow. You know, it's about to ask you. You always ask me, no, boo, don't tell me it's real. Don't tell me it's real. I have to look at it again. I'm going to have to read it again so I can give you a better comment. Conrad.
Oh, this was beautiful. It's this really soft kind of song that you're singing almost, and it's so sad, and just this kind of fragility that you're exposing is really lovely to read. I think. I mean, I know it's a sad poem, but as far as reading it goes, it's beautiful.
Thank you so much, Ron. I mean, what is this swooshing and this swish, swish? I hear all these sounds. I don't know if it's me only. Okay.
No, I hear like a squish, squish, squish something.
Yes, right?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing.
What are you up to over
Thank
there,
you,
Conrad?
Maybe you should
do anything. But
Jack.
again, no, this was beautiful. I really. This is up my alley.
Thank you so much.
Wolves. Didn't forget you.
You know, I tell you what, she always writes with such a beautiful sadness. You know, she writes so, her poems are so beautiful, even when they're sad. And it's like they just wrap around your heart and just gently squeeze you into that melancholy. And it's like, oh my God, her poems are just totally awesome. I love the way she writes, and I love the sound of her voice. She is so incredible.
Everybody does.
No, seriously, she is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wolf. Rex.
Thank you, Wolf.
Note to self: I need you to teach me French. So
I can. That's my profession. Professor. I can teach you.
Yeah, a Jersey girl with French. There you go. Racky Poo. Is Rack still there? I thought I heard him.
Yeah, as far as I know, Rack is still. Nope, he just dropped.
Okay. You want to mute Rack?
Nah, he dropped. The show, but he dropped. Yeah.
Okay, Silkinator. Silky still here? He's gonna get mad. I keep asking that question. You there, Silk?
I think he's unmuted himself, maybe.
Oh, maybe he said. Yeah, he said it's very loud.
Silk is still here.
Silk
is still here.
Maybe he's doing something to do with his truck. Okay. So anyway, I don't know, for some reason, Sal, that was like it seemed like you read it sadder than normal. So I don't know if this is something that's like really resonating with you, or just maybe you're exhausted, because I know you've been up for a long time with the rest of us.
Something that resonated with me. Resonated. Why?
Yeah, I mean, and there's another one like Blade, like you she reads it and then you're thinking about it later, and then you think about it later, and just like, wow, it just comes back to you. Getting over there, my screen's frozen. Sorry. Lately too, I think you've been writing a lot more sad things. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tripping, but I love the picture. If he knew, yeah, if only, huh? And I'm not really sure what that. I always wonder what that means. I mean, I don't know if it's what it sounds like or not, like a bird song. So I see a lot of people use it. I know they're probably just talking about, but I know it means something else. Your smile flew away in silence. The raindrops ceased to disappear. This is very, very sad. I mean, you're just like broken, but he doesn't even know. And if he doesn't know, does he even care? If he only knew, because he's not even paying attention to the fact that you're crying and that you're breaking and that you're broken. And he's probably the guilty one doing it, but he seems like he doesn't care. Maybe he's just an asshole. I don't know. But yeah, one of the longest to listen to the sigh of my crying eyelids. So whether or not they know, or they want to know, or he does know, or maybe he just doesn't realize it. Either way, you're still hurting, and I hate people just ignore you, sitting there hurting. And I know guys have a big problem with women crying. I don't know what this is, but my husband used to freak. Please don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Oh my God, no, please don't cry. He'd freak out about it. I'm like, what's the big deal? Because we can't do anything about it. That's what he told me. Way off the subject, but it sounded good in both languages too. Yeah, this is pretty sad. So I hope it isn't real. I know that you're going to ask me. You got to put a little footnote in there. This isn't real. I hope. Good job. She always asks me that same thing. I should put a little note in there for Salwa. Salwa, this is fiction. A lot of emotion there. Yeah. Good job, Salwa. It's so much, saying so much right there for so short. I mean, seems like Joseph liked it a lot too. I know somebody, a couple of comments there. I just want to give you a hug, Sally.
Thank you, but this was like a while back. So, but thank you, love you, thank you.
Love you. You're welcome. Huggies, cyber huggies.
Cyber huggies.
Yeah, Boo, you hit on the same line I was. Well, you hit on the same line. I was looking at my sadness sank the azure sky, and the raindrops tasted the tears of my heart. I was like, that just like tells you so much right there. You know, when you're sadness sinks a sky.
Like what? You know?
Well, you know, I don't know. I think that there are some guys that, you know, they just think, well, women are emotional. They cry over the simplest thing. You know what I mean? There are some guys like that. They're like, oh, she cries over everything. You know,
she cries everything.
A piece of paper. Yeah, you know.
Emotional witch.
You have. Yeah, you know, they're just emotional beings. You gotta let them be. You know what I mean? So I don't know if, you know, the person that you're talking about is just one of those people. You know, that just views it as, oh, women are just emotional. I'm not even dealing with that. Yeah, it's like I'm not dealing with that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or they're just.
Mondays just became Mondays. Mondays just got more exciting. Powerball now draws 3 days a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Play now.
Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
The best way to describe Mickey D's crispy chicken sandwich is crispy juicy tender. And yes, it's all one word. Crispy juicy tender is like fire-lit smacking, trap-based crunk, child tea, ooh wee, and then some. Everything you could want in a chicken sandwich. McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich.
Now buy any combo meal and get any crispy chicken sandwich for $1 and see just how crispy juicy tender it is. At participating McDonald's, cannot be combined with any other offer. Limited time offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.